It's time for business news with Richard Southern. And Richard, Canadians are bracing for another interest rate hike, and it could come as soon as tomorrow.
Good to see you, Michelle. Absolutely. Most economists you ask will tell you they believe the Bank of Canada will yet again raise interest rates when the bank meets tomorrow morning. The announcement expected around 10:30. Most are expecting another 25 basis point hike, so another 0.25%, which, if true, would bring the benchmark interest rate of the Bank of Canada to 5%. And of course, we know what this means by now. If you got a variable rate mortgage, you're certainly going to be paying more. If you have anything tied to a prime lending rate, a home equity line of credit, a regular line of credit from the bank, a car loan, that's going to cost more. The prime rate will rise well north of 7%. However, many economists say they believe this will be the final rate hike of this cycle. This may be it for a while. Of course, the Bank of Canada has been doing this hiking rates, Michelle, to try and get out of control inflation under control. It's different for everybody, but I have a friend with a variable rate mortgage, and he was telling me the other day, for every rate hike, he's paying about $100 more per month. So his monthly mortgage costs have gone up more than $1,000 in the past year and a half. It's tough.
Certainly a big topic of discussion, as is Threads. Everyone is talking about Threads these days, but we haven't heard much about how the app handles our personal data, Richard.
It harvests quite a bit of it, according to Threads' privacy policy, Michelle. It's important to note because this thing is mighty popular. Threads yesterday became the fastest growing app in history with more than 100 million users. 100 million in a week, Michelle, including you and I. How about that?
Gosh, yes, including us. I did send you a thread yesterday. Is that the right lingo? I don't know.
I think I like that thread. Yeah, we're still working on the lingo.
Yeah.
Threads, though, collects a wide range of your personal info, including health, financial, contact information, browser and search history, location data, purchases. All this is divulged in its privacy policy. It does, on a whole, collect more information than does Twitter. Of course, Twitter in the process of threatening to sue Meta over Threads, which it claims is quite similar indeed to the Twitter app.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those things you really have to read the privacy settings and terms of conditions very carefully.
And we never do. We rarely do that.
I smash that accept button and move on.
Yeah.
Now, Richard, some thought the pandemic would spell the end of movie theaters, but those fears appear to be unfounded. Must be the popcorn, right?
Oh, I mean, I love the pop. Give me the layered popcorn, layered butter, please. I'll be really bad at the theater. We can now officially say, Michelle, that we have gone back to the movies. Cineplex today said box office revenue in June was back to pre-pandemic levels, even better than pre-pandemic if you factor in the aforementioned popcorn and all the drinks and what have you that we like to get at the movie theater. And what's more, the biggest movies of the summer are either just coming into theaters or are yet to hit. Big names like Oppenheimer, Barbie, and Mission Impossible. Cineplex today saying they expect big revenues from these films. So, you know, the movie theater has really stood the test of time, stood the test of COVID. How about that?
I'm impressed because I have not been since before the pandemic, but Barbie is going to get me there.